house. You can't come in without show weakness. So they have to go back to the castle. The guy doesn't let him in. So now there's women and children wandering in this battlefield. But there's no battle going on yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so the food and water starts running out. So what the guy does is he sends 6 people on horseback, and they sneak through the wall at night. And you got to think, this is, that's a 3-mile radius already. That would be 6 miles, actually. 6 miles of wall going around, 12-foot wall. Mm-hmm. So think about like how fast Caesar had to build it. Then he sends that guy sends the horses out, right? He says, gather everybody you can, we're going to fight this battle. They get 250,000 men to come fight, right? So remember, Caesar has this castle built around a wall. So what does Caesar do again when all these people come? What do you think he does? Builds another fucking wall. So now he's in between in the circle, right? And the way it lays out, the first wall is a complete circle. The next wall is broken up because there's mountain ranges. Yeah. So you'll have like a 3/4 wall, a mini wall because of the mountain, and then like another wall that goes up a hill. So they're fighting these people on both sides, dude. 250,000 men. And so the thing is they couldn't get to Caesar. They wanted Caesar, but they couldn't get to Caesar until they found this hill on the backside that goes up and kind of can come over the hill, over the wall. Basically, it's like the weakest point. So Caesar made it that way that these people would try to sneak around. Whenever they snuck around, they had the horses, the 20,000 units, sneak on the backside and sandwich in this army and start slaughtering them. They said the slaughter was so bad that 250,000 people basically just ran for their fucking life. And Julius Caesar won the war.
Where did you hear this?
On BuzzFeed today, bro.
Jeez. What?
Isn't that it was a sick-ass battle. It's actually, I think it might be on Netflix or Hulu. It was fucking cool as shit.
That documentary you told me about, the Devil Next Door.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was one that hurt you in the heart,
Yeah.
Like, mankind can be that cruel.
Yeah. That one, if you guys haven't seen it, it's...
Did he do it?
I don't know if he was the guy, but he was there.
Yeah.
He was there and he did some stuff.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Like, he did some stuff because he didn't want
to
go to jail. He didn't want to do any of that. Highly recommend a watch. It was it the 80s, right? When all this started?
Yeah.
Yeah. Highly recommend watching it on Netflix. The documentary, it's kind of like a miniseries documentary, The Devil Next Door. This guy gets outed somebody says, hey, this person is a Nazi, and you've got him living in the U.S. He was Alexander the Terrible, was it?
Ivan the
Terrible. You're right. Ivan the Terrible. And he goes to stand trial. He goes and stands trial for it.
He was terrible.
I remember, without getting into too much of what's going on, he's got to go stand trial on this, and he's like this really unassuming guy. He worked at was it Ford?
Yeah, Ford Motor Plane.
Mm-hmm. He said he always came.
Huh? We're talking shit about
that's just where the dude.
That's just where the dude worked. About the guy. He needed to back himself up.
Yeah, it's got twists and turns.
That was a big thing though about it, that he was a modeled citizen. He was an immigrant, and so they were like, "This is the American dream. This guy is supposed to be living like this." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the wind out of his sails, bro.
Yeah. It's a trip.
Yeah.
But the trial itself, you're just like, holy crap.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough watch.
I couldn't imagine. Did you go to the Holocaust Museum when you were little?
Yeah, in middle school.
We had survivors speak.
Yeah, we did too.
And what really pissed me off was some people joked about it. Not like like Jew jokes and stuff like that. Like no, I'm talking about like why they're there and for like joking off and fucking off. I'm like, dude, are you not listening to this guy's story? Like this dude survived just undefying odds.
Yeah.
And he made it out. He told his story.
Yeah.
And he looked us all straight in the face and said, if you would just love one another, if you would just turn, and he said, sometimes we make eye contact and people look away. He said, I like to look at those people in the eyes. He said, just to know that I love you as a person. I was just like, holy shit, this guy's fucking awesome.
Yeah. We had a guy that he had facial reconstructive surgery because he was trying to save, he was in a camp, got out, was trying to save these women and children.
Yeah.
He and like a couple other guys that got out, he had a grenade, right?
Oh,
and he
man.
he he was blind in one eye and everything like that too. Couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean he was old. You know, but I mean he had like like I said, he had like the plastic surgery and everything like that to get his face fixed. You know, but he was doing a battle just trying to get these people out, trying to save a bunch of people from this camp, and he took a grenade basically to the face to try to save people.
Man, that's
nuts, and he was like, the things that you are unthinkable, things you never think could happen, the things that you're pushed to do to try to help one another. And I was like, good night. He was like, it was terrible. And you hear this, and you're just like, I guess maybe I wasn't paying attention to the school or something like that. But then you start seeing the video.
It's a total different thing.
It's a culture shock when you see
You didn't have that shit, did you?
What?
In California?
You guys had the Holocaust Museum.
You
never went?
Skip this.
Why?
Because he was a bad kid.
No.
He was over there shooting.
We always-
on a forum or something.
We always went to plays at like UCLA, Berkeley. We used to go to a bunch of plays, like when seeing the Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh, they had a play?
Yeah.
Did you go to the planetarium?
The planetarium.
No, the first one I ever went to was down in Houston. That one was, dude, that was sick, dude. I wanted to go for the.
I figured California would have some serious planetariums.
I bet they do. I always wanted to go to the what's that? The Pink Floyd show. Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah.
Do a laser show.
Even go to that observatory in LA. That would be sick.
Just a heads up, never take a physics class that is in the planetarium at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Because that's what I did.
So,
and I would get there, college kid, 8 o'clock in the morning class.
Oh, yeah.
You started off the
falling
lab.
asleep.
Yeah, comfy leather chairs, 8 o'clock in the morning. Somebody
yeah.
talking softly into a mic. All right.
Yeah, dude.
It's like-
Everybody's dead asleep, right? Like during the lab, he would turn the lights on, and you just see everybody stretching and yawning, and like waking up. He goes, "All right, everybody, wake up. Here we go. Class is gonna start now." Did anybody take any notes?
I wish I was a lot more serious in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How often did you go to class?
Well, the first school I went quite a bit. The second school maybe 8 times.
Ever?
Yeah.
And what kind of time frame?
A year.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, you know.
Putting
Crazy thing is
that athlete before the student, huh?
Oh yeah. The crazy thing is I walked out of there with a 1.7 and went to class 8 times.
That's not a good thing.
No, but it wasn't like a fucking 0 across the board. So you tell me, how do I get out of there with a 1.7?
You put in minimal effort, I guess.
Yeah, very minimal.
Like, good night. Did they know you were in the class
Did
when you
you
showed
put
up?
down the right name on your homework?
Dude, one guy, my coach told me,
put the right name.
He said, hey, I talked to the teacher there, and he said, if you just show up, he said he'll pass you.
Jeez.
So I went to the class that day.
Yeah.
And I didn't go ever again. I was like, this is too much work.
This is just too much. I have to wake up and get dressed.
I was so stupid. Just so stupid.
Oh, it's the stuff that you think about now. I mean, that's the hindsight, though. You know, I want to go change it, but
If I can go back in time, which we've
already done that.
We already talked about
We
that.
already did that.
But if I go back in time, the
You're
only
so
thing I would
boring.
change is I would go and get my freaking education right.
Oh yeah, because then you wouldn't meet your wife. God, you're such a loser. All you think about is tuna.
That's just rude.
Stinky tuna.
That's just rude.
You ever get into a fight at school?
Yes.
What? Riot school?
A fight at school?
I've been in
Oh, fight at school?
Tuna
one
has.
time. Yeah.
Oh, you have
A
too?
couple
Yeah,
times.
one time. Yeah.
I want to
what
hear
do you
this
got?
one. I want to hear this one.
Yeah, let's hear it,
It was
Tucker.
one time. It was one time.
What happened?
There were 2 fights actually, but
Okay.
there was this guy. He was taller than everyone, and he kept bullying everyone.
Did you call him tiny?
Wait, how old were you?
This is 3rd grade.
3rd grade? Okay.
I like this. I hope his name's
I
Henry.
already like this.
He was taller than me, and he kept picking on everyone at school. So I was like, dude, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Fuck off, dude. And
Just like that, they're good.
Yeah,
Fuck off,
dude.
man. Stab him in the neck.
yeah, because our uncle taught us how to cuss. So
Yeah.
he's like, meet me after school on the other side of the street. I was like, fuck it, I'll be there, bitch. And like, fucking, I was like, please don't be there. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, dude. This kid's bigger than me. He's gonna fucking whoop my ass.
But Stacy saw you.
Yeah. And like, I'm sitting there ducking down behind a bunch of kids trying to see if he's over there. And he's like standing up with his like hand over his eyes. So the sun's blocking his vision so he could see him.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Damn it, I'm going to get my ass kicked. He had this like little Asian kid like sidekick for his little sidekick. I was like, if that dude jumps in, I'm going to kick his ass. And then like the dude like pushed me. He's like, you going to fight me? I was like, yeah, I'm going to fight you. Come on. I threw my backpack down and then like he threw a punch at me and like I punched him in the stomach. And I remember our uncle always saying, you know, if you're going to fight dirty.
Yeah.
So I was like, I went straight for the fucking nuts, dude. I kicked him straight in the nuts, right? And then he went down, and I punched him in the face. And then he went down again, and I started kicking him in the nuts repeatedly. And like punched him in his face, and like kicked him in the nuts. And he got up and ran off. I was like, yeah, bitch, don't fuck with us now. And I remember like I got home, and my mom's like, what's wrong with you? Why? You know, like, your face.
Why do you have a boner?
Yeah. She's like, what's wrong with your face? I was like, I said, I got into a fight.
Remember Teddy?
And the funny thing is, she had just talked to homeboy's mom
the other day
about, like, a fundraiser.
Oh,
I was like, remember so-and-so? I fought her son. Dude, the next day, the kid had to leave early and go to a doctor's appointment.
Because his dick
I think I, like, kicked his dick too hard. So.
Oh, damn. Oh, I felt that.
I was like, sorry, bro. And then, like, this other kid, he tried to act tough around this girl. And, like, he pushed me off the sidewalk. His name was Chris. I was like, fuck you, bitch. And, like,
fuck you, Chris.
I came back and pushed him hard.
And kick him in the dick, too?
No, I just pushed him
you're
hard.
You're a dick kicker, huh?
And, like, he wouldn't come after me, like, because his girlfriend was right there pulling him away. She said, come on, let's just go. And I was like, come on, dude.
Come on, Chris.
I was like, fuck her, let's go.
Come on, Craig.
You gonna push me on the sidewalk? I was like, come on. You'll touch me, but you won't fucking fight? Let's go. Like, I got pissed. And he just walked off.
Uh-oh.
I knew somebody was here.
Hey.
He's here.
What's up?
Hey.
Mrs. Choda? Here.
Oh, you said watch out for the drink and you spilled it up there.
all over the laptop.
Did you spill that?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And when the Gatorade gets spilled, the party is over. And Maroon did not like any of that, and I left shortly after. All right, before we get out of your hair, we want to invite you to follow us on Twitter at Red Chef Tuna Talk O with the 0. Please subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever you're currently getting your podcast from. That would be really, really cool. Definitely be sure to tell your friends. Leave us a comment. Rate the show. Give us a 5-star rating if you liked it that much. I got little baby chef here saying, we need to make it happen. She is ready for bed. She said, Dad, wrap it up. So, that being said, guys, as promised, we have a clip for you here, shooting fireworks off right at midnight. The three of us just hanging out, and we got some New Year's resolutions. So let's go hear that.
What's your New Year's resolution? For real.
My New Year's resolution? Honestly, I want to lose like 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
Going straight keto diet.
Straight keto diet.
Going straight keto
For what,
diet.
though?
For New Year's.
Do you have a weight goal or something?
No.
As
Just
much
as
as you
much as
can,
I
huh?
can lose, yeah. I'm at 225 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right on, bro.
That's all right.
Right on, bro. Right on.
Right. That's a good number.
Up
Yeah,
top.
that's good.
That's a good number.
Taco, what do you got?
Resolution.
Yeah.
More listeners, make the show bigger.
Ooh. Oh. All right.
Big dreams.
Plain
We could do
big
that.
dreams.
We can make that happen. Yeah.
to the...
Guys, you gotta tweet the show out.
What time is it?
Maybe.
200 fart.
Oh well, there's a
200 fart.
little chef here.
200 fart.
Take off over there. It's about to get lit. So we are about to actually light. Yeah. Well, in more ways than one, because we are about to light off a massive firework here. It is almost midnight, going into 2020, and we're about to do this. Oh man, here we go. Oh, we're doing it all. Oh, I'm right in the middle of everything. I gotta run. I'm running. This is me running. Oh gosh. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And we're going off, everybody. Woo! Oh man. Oh, Oh, get out of the way. Back up, chef. Back up, little chef.